They're gonna see some serious shit.
What's your response?
I want to bring the conversation back to the broken criminal justice system that is disproportionately negatively impacting Black and brown people all across this country today. Now, Senator Harris says she's proud of her record as a prosecutor and that she'll be a prosecutor president, but I'm deeply concerned about this record. There are too many examples to cite, but she put over 1,500 people in jail for marijuana violations and then laughed about it when she was asked if she ever smoked marijuana.
Have you ever smoked?
I have.
Okay. Like
And I inhaled. I did inhale. It was a long time ago. But yes.
You have to go. They say you have to go.
I just broke loose.
I mean,
An innocent man from death row until the courts forced her to do so.
Get it.
She kept people in prison beyond their sentences to use them as cheap labor for the state of California.
What we've got here is failure to communicate.
And she fought to keep cash bail
Congresswoman.
system in place that impacts poor people in the worst kind of way.
Thank you, Congresswoman. Let's go get her, Tiger. Senator Harris, your response.
As the elected Attorney General of California, I did the work of significantly reforming the criminal justice system of a state of 40 million people.
The reactions I get when I tell people my story is, they say it's the worst nightmare. You know, it's the closest thing to dying.
Which became a national model for the work that needs to be done. And I am proud of that work. And I am proud of making a decision to not just give fancy speeches.
I want a world where I can eat a sea otter without getting sick. I want a world where the Democrats will put somebody up there worth voting for.
Or be in a legislative body and give speeches on the floor, but actually doing the work of being in the position to use the power that I had to reform a system that is badly in need of reform. That is why we created initiatives that were about re-entering former offenders and getting them counseling. It is why, and because I know that criminal justice system is so broken, that I am an advocate for what we need to do to not only decriminalize, but legalize marijuana in the United States.
You guys want to smoke a bowl or?
I want to bring Congresswoman Gabbard back in. Your response.
The bottom line is, Senator Harris, when you are in a position to make a difference and an impact in these people's lives, you did not.
She with you?
I thought she was with you.
And worse yet, in the case of those who were on death row, innocent people, you actually blocked evidence from being revealed that would have freed them until you were forced to do so.
Hey, look at that, the missing evidence in the Kellner case. My God, he was innocent. He went to the chair 2 years ago, Frank.
There is no excuse for that, and the people who suffered under your reign as prosecutor, you owe them an apology.
I'm not necessarily saying I'm looking for an apology, but some acknowledgement from her that she could have messed up will be, of course, that'll be huge. You could have made some mistakes. You could have missed some things. For me, it was a big miss. You know, I had life in prison.
Senator Harris.
My entire career, I have been personally opposed to the death penalty, and that has never changed. And I dare anybody who is in a position to make that decision, to face the people I have faced, to say, I will not seek the death penalty. That is my background. That is my work. I am proud of it. I think you can judge people by when they are under fire, and actor, and it's not about some fancy opinion on a stage, but when they're in the position to actually make a decision, what do?
Are you a god?
When I was in the position of having to decide whether or not to seek a death penalty on cases I prosecuted, I made a very difficult decision that was not popular to not seek the death penalty.
Holy shit!
History shows that, and I am proud of those decisions.
That's the best you can do, you.
Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of
You
death.
get a move on, I haven't got all night.
You heard the man. Hit it.